Hi, Pete from Craft Cellars here. Got a fun little whiskey to tell you guys all about. This is an exclusive to Craft Cellars. This is actually the Smokehead Sherry Bomb. So, from Iain MacLeod Distillers, the guys who own Glengoyne and Tamdhu, they also have the Smokehead brand, which is what we call like an undeclared single malt. So we don't actually know which distillery specifically the whiskey comes from, but it is an Islay single malt. So that kind of narrows it down a little bit. But in this instance, they're essentially combining that big, rich smoke character you expect from the kind of the standard Smokehead with this equally big and also quite pronounced Oloroso influence, because it's only been aged in Oloroso casks during maturation. So yeah, bottled at 48% as well, which is nice and generous. Let's give it a little whirl. I'll tell you all about it. So immediately, as you would expect, you're getting a very vibrant smoke character, but there's also quite a lot coming out from this cask already. So yeah, lots of fruit, dark fruit, things like red apple, maybe even a touch of nut in there as well. But I love the combination of smoke and sherry, so I'm really excited by this. So I'm going to give it a little taste. It's big. It's not big in terms of the mouthfeel. The oils are actually quite kind of moderate, but there's definitely intensity of flavour there. So the smoke is really, prominent. It is very much central to the profile of this whiskey. But that sherry cask is kind of almost on par with it, maybe even more so actually, as it kind of continues. So the nutty flavours, the kind of dark fruit, the leathery notes, they're all very kind of, influential in what the overall profile of this whiskey. The intensity does drop a little bit on the finish, and you start to lose some of the kind of the more intense sherry characteristics actually, but you are left with the smoke and also this kind of peppery note as well, like the spice that just kind of residually kind of sits on the palate there. But it doesn't feel like it's ever going to go away. That is just continuing, and it's just a beautiful little resonance after that initial dram. That's a beauty. That's really, really cool. And certainly in the winter, if you kind of turn to those types of whiskies, this is a beautiful little option. So yeah, definitely check this one out, guys. Cheers.